Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 10. In this one, we're outside for a little while because I've already decided what we're going to do. Bringing up the quest book, we're looking at the All the Mods star as usual. One of the things that's here that concerns me, I already mentioned it. There were three big things, right? The first was productive bees. I figured would take a long time to get into. It did. The next was the extreme reactor. That took a little while to get into. That was like 3 episodes. So now we need to go deal with the other dumpster fire, the productive trees. My understanding is that getting this tree shouldn't be all that bad, but because we need so many different types of trees, we probably should start getting this now. Something that I noticed is that there is an allergy bee, and this bee supposedly will put in some extra effort to collect pollen for us. And the way that we get this bee is by converting a regular bee using pollen. And this bee is probably going to be our ticket to rushing productive trees. We don't need to rush it. We just need to get through it quick enough for us to, I guess, finish this series in a reasonable amount of time. Unfortunately, this sapling is necessary for some reason. I can't remember what it is. I just know it's necessary. That doesn't matter. All that I know is that we want to get some beehives and some regular bees, or I guess just any kind of bee will work. What I'm going to do is over here, behind the enchanting area, I guess it doesn't really matter if it's in a chunk or not. Whoa, ivy. I'm trying to place blocks here. Let's plant our trees first. We already have a few saplings from productive trees. I think we've gotten these saplings out of quests. I wonder if any of these are ones we need. Maybe this one. Either way, I'll probably just start the most vanilla way we can by using the vanilla ones. My understanding is that this needs to be like 4 blocks away, so we'll just go, for good measure, we'll go like 8 blocks away. There we go. We now have trees. Let's put down our beehives, so 1 for each, and then grab some bees. Doesn't really matter what kind of bee, I think. I think we're okay with anything. So let me just pick some bees out. Oh, I spent a bunch of time breeding bees. I guess I'm just used to doing that now, but you see how this bee has type solitary? I think that means it can't go into this beehive, which means we need a different type of bee here. What other bee do I have a bunch of? Nothing that I'm happy with. Let me go get regular bees. Grab 1 more, just in case. Grab 1 more, just in case. And we continue the bee grind. Can you give me more bees? Yeah, here we go. That's definitely working now. Something that I learned after the last few episodes is that when you're putting down your feeding slab, you can actually have it either on the bottom half or the top half, and it's the same on both sides. So we'll put it on the top half here. We'll put our flower here. I should be happy with a daisy, so let's go ahead and give them all a feeding slab with a daisy on it. Something that would be nice to make. Oh, we already have some pollen sieves. Oh, this is just any sapling. Yeah, so let's make some of these too. Okay, we'll use pollen sieve, 2 speed upgrades, and the simulator upgrade on each of these. That should do it there. We'll keep an eye on these, but pretty much what should start happening is that they should start pollinating some of these leaves. Some of them might be a little far, like the cherry ones might be too far. But I think what you can do is if you use some shears, I think you can break some leaves. I think this works. We'll give it a try and find out. Okay, I guess now that that's done, we just gotta wait to see what gets pollinated. There's just a lot of precaution, like I want to see pollen. Oh, I already have pollen. I want to see pollen inside of the beehives or on one of the leaves. Here's some pollen. We now have pollen. We can make an allergy bee. Once we have allergy bees, we can replace all of these bees with allergy bees, which would be much better than what we have. So hopefully we find some more. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that's even one that we need, isn't it? I remember seeing, yeah, dark oak sapling. We need teak, which is dark oak and jungle. We can already make this sapling. So to make this sapling on a jungle leaf, you just right click it, and that's what a pollinated leaf looks like. So I took the dark oak pollen, right clicked on a jungle leaf. It should give us it gave us a cacao. Did I use the wrong pollen? Oh, I did use the wrong pollen. I used the cherry pollen instead. Hopefully we don't need that cherry pollen. There is the teak, though. This is one of the ones we needed. Let's go plant this tree down. I wonder if I need the cacao or something. Maybe I'll grow it anyways. Look at that. Teak leaves. I wonder if this drops more saplings. It does. We can chop this tree down a lot. This wood looks kind of cool. We now have that. We could make another beehive. Or we could reuse one of these. I wonder if this means I should actually chop my trees down. We now have acacia leaves. Acacia leaves we need for this balsa sapling. So acacia and teak will give us balsa. With this teak leaf, I'll pollinate it, break it, and there's our balsa sapling. That's pretty good. I don't remember what this needs to give us, but this needs to give us something too. So let's go ahead and plant this and grow it and do the same thing here. This Socotra dragon sapling comes from Cocobolo. Cocobolo is balsa and dark oak, and we already have a dark oak. So if I put a balsa down and use the pollen, we get the Cocobolo. This is going way faster than I thought it would. That is a big tree though. Look how tall that is. How many blocks is that? 91 down to 69. Nice. It's like 23 blocks right there. Okay, we now have some saplings. This tree is very red on the inside. This is what I've been doing. I just grabbed shears, cut out all the leaves, and then with the leaves I've just been placing them next to some of these other ones to see if we'll get pollen out of them. Now that the right side is done, how do we get a wenge? Balsa we already have, Cocobolo we already have, and then we get a wenge. Oh, so we don't even need any of these other ones. Maybe we go ahead and get rid of them then. Red delicious apple sapling. Ipe sapling? How did I get all these? Teak and dark oak gives us ipe. Yep. Oh, they must have been pollinated. Cherry and oak gives us red delicious. That's cool. Oh yeah, let's cut these trees down too. We definitely don't need them. So on one of these, I will give it Cocobolo. Give us pollen. Literally didn't even take all that long. Here's the Cocobolo leaf pollen. Oh, these are pollinated? Oh, okay. I guess we already had pollination here. Adding our pollen onto the leaves. We now get Wenge sapling. We'll grow the tree. There's our tree. It's very, like, grayish. And the planks look very odd, too. Maybe a cool floor texture. Or maybe a decoration texture. And then Wenge and Cocobolo. Didn't I have two Cocobolo? Whoops. I may have used them both. Oh, here's another pollinated leaf. Man, you can't tell what a pollinated leaf looks like. This one right here is pollinated. Oh, we have two pollinated ones. Hopefully one of these is the one that we're looking for. Gradier's baobab. No, this isn't the one we want. I would much rather have pollen, please, and things. Oh no, I broke a thing and I didn't record it. I got the dragon sapling. Maybe now we can figure out what this is for. Oh, it's for the dragon soul. Dragon soul needs very specifically a Socotra dragon sapling. Alright, give us more please. This tree is also very white. Don't know if this sapling combines with anything. I also don't really know how to use JEI to find that out. If you left click it, it gives you this tree pollination pollen. But if you right click it, I don't see the same thing. I just don't know how to find out whether or not you can combine specific trees. But we don't need this whole area now. That was tons faster than I thought it would be. Let me clean up right here. It's always nice to actually finish something pretty quick in an episode. That being said, we probably should finish something. With this last minute or so, can we craft something that we need? Alright, just looking at one of these random items, I'm going to pick... This seems easy. The arrow over there. Let's make one of those. Alright, I have 3 water bottles. Let's see if I can do this in the correct order. I think first, if we take our water bottles and put in a gunpowder, this will take a year to make. And then I think if I put dragon's breath, it'll become a lingering splash potion. Lingering water bottle, no effects. It got rid of the gunpowder though. Here's our nether wart to make this an awkward lingering potion. Add the wither skeleton skull. Lingering potion of wither. And then I think we need to make it 2 minutes, so we add redstone. Lingering potion of wither, 2 minutes. Is this the right thing? It is the right thing. There are 24 arrows of wither, which we will use to make the wither's compass. Alright, I think that's actually a really good spot to wrap up. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.